don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. What's up, YouTube? What's up, world? What's up, girl? I know you're listening. Gold teeth glistening. You always hit my like button. That's why I love you too. I ain't in too much pain right now, so I can talk a little shit. You know. Y'all see I'm outside tonight. You understand me? What's going on, though? What's the business? A whole lot to talk about. Tank says 13 days left, boy. He ain't delete that. Yeah, he says 13. That's 2 weeks. Ooh-wee. Hey, y'all seen that Frank Martin Marina fight? I know I was watching Artem. But I had to go back and rewatch a couple of more of his fights. But I seen him when he beat the drug chief. It's just that, you know, like y'all do with Shakur, you know, the last performance be stuck in your head, right? And my last performance that I seen Frank Martin have with Artem, it was just stuck in my head, right? Even though I saw his other fights. Because, you know, we was checking on Frank right when they announced that, well, even before, because Earl been talking about him, we weren't really checking for him, though. We started checking for him when they announced the Shakur versus Frank fight, right? And I remember that fight before the Artem fight. What's his name? Martinez? He was moving. This nigga bringing up Wilder, man. Get out of here with that bullshit tonight, Angel, man. Fuck Wilder. Nobody think about that shit. I ain't no in my feelings type of nigga, man. Straight up. I said what I said about Wilder, man. I said, man, shouldn't have changed his trainer, and he got beat up by Tyson Fury a whole bunch of times. And he need to retire. The fuck out of here. He's still a killer and a Hall of Famer. What you gonna say about that? This motherfucker started at older age boxing, won a bronze medal in the Olympics against motherfuckers that trained all their life. Hey, shout out to Mill City Boxing, man, because Shakur Stevenson granddaddy broke it down perfectly. You ought to go watch that video. Oh, but you got to be a member for that to watch that. Y'all get off Wilder, man. Let that man live his life, man. That man made plenty of money. Something that I wish I could have. So hit my like and my subscribe for all that hate. You should know I don't play with the trolls like that, man. It's not the time. I'm talking about a whole different subject. I'm talking about Frank Martin and Tank, goddammit. Yeah, I'm talking about Tank versus Frank. That man said 13 days left. Hey, man, you are a very irritating brother, and I'm about to start ignoring you, all right? So keep on trolling my chats and let everybody see how dumb and ignorant you are. And like I was saying, man, this Tank versus Frank fight, man, it got me kind of, you know what I'm saying, thinking twice, man. It got me kind of thinking twice because not that I want Tank to win, right? But I don't think he taking that nigga serious, bro. And what happens every time somebody don't take nobody serious, man? Straight up. I don't know if he taking them serious or not. I just see him beefing with everybody else. I see it. I'm reading it. We hearing it. They talking about it. Too much distractions. In the meantime, Frank Martin locked in, dog. You say Frank not a treat to Tank. Let's be real. A threat? You mean a threat? That's what I thought. But a man is a man. You can knock me out if you hit me in the right spot. You know what I'm saying? And I know how to fight. Anybody can get knocked out. David and Goliath. You know? And like I said, this nigga was tailor-made pick. But I don't think he's scared of Tank. I think a lot of motherfuckers have a lot of fear of Tank. Y'all say boxers don't have fear. That's bullshit. Niggas fear Mike Tyson. In and out the ring. All of a sudden, he buddy with Ryan. But I remember when Ryan was scared of Tank. I remember they say he snatched his chain, remember? You don't let a nigga snatch your chain, man. You scared of that brother. You want to make friends with him. You want to be on sides. Y'all make fun of Shakur being on sides, though. That's cool. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Devin Haney made fun of Tiafimo when he lost, remember? I remember. Him and his father celebrated. And they jumped for joy watching the television. Tank Davis celebrated when Devin Haney lost, remember? I remember the tweets, the ha-has, on the rampage. Please, Tank, don't lose. Because we already know there's people that's wishing on you to lose. And I need you to win because I want Shakur to beat you. Just like Devin shouldn't have lost to Ryan because Shakur wanted to beat him. Shakur wanted to be the one that beat Devin Haney. And I'm pretty sure that Tank wanted to be the one that beat Devin, but was glad that Ryan beat him. The difference is glad that someone beat someone and someone that is upset that you got beat because he wanted to beat you. Difference is things that I like in boxers. Just my preference. I don't think that's nothing wrong with consoling someone that got cheated, even though he is a cheater himself, if you ask me. I feel like Ryan beat him to the punch. I feel like Ryan Garcia knew he was going to come in 100 and some odd pounds, rounded off closer to 170 or 80, you know, and said, you know what? He's been doing this the last few fights. I got something for his ass. Dope. 3 pounds. Whatever you want to call it. Plus the left hook. And the speed. And the heart. You say Haney will school Shakur. Bro. Only one thing I agree with you, Angel, in that sentence is the last word, bro. You my brother. But you trolling me, homie. I need you. You done told this shit to me a couple of times, and I done told you how I felt about Haney and Shakur. You feel like Haney will beat Shakur. I feel like Shakur will beat the shit out of Haney. That's all it is gonna be with me, homie. I'm not gonna get into a debate about that. You're breaking the topic, and you're disrupting the lesson. You understand? Was you a disruptive child in school? Or did you get good grades? You get straight A's? You were studious? Did you listen to the teacher? And while you're doing something new, if you're not smart, then I can understand you trolling. But if you are smart, I don't understand the trolling. And like I said, the only thing I agree with that sentence is bro. You're my brother. Whether you're Mexicano, white, black, or whatever. This ain't the night for the trolls, baby. You talking about some real shit that's finna pop up in 13 days. A fight that I want to see. A fight that everybody want to see, and everybody's predicting that Tank's gonna knock this brother out. I don't know. Wouldn't it be a treat if this shit is a 12-rounder? Of action? I've been waiting for that. I'm talking about your round, my round. Your round, your round, your round, my round, my round, my round. Your round. Let's go down to the last round. With punishment on both sides. Who don't want to see no fight like that? Somebody that don't want to get their fighter hurt. Someone that protects their fighter like a mother hen. Somebody that makes excuses about weight. Ain't no excuse if you a killer. Y'all talking about, oh man, your boy was weight drained. I don't want to hear that. I heard Top Rank and Golden Boy finna do the 5-on-5 now. Ain't that a bitch? What's up, PBC? You know it's a new school era. You know the young niggas are finna innovate the game, even though it's old motherfuckers that's making shit happen, like Eddie Hearn and Turkey Al-Sheikh, but they trying to change the game because the young niggas are changing the game. They changing the rules, too. You can't lose no more, but that's thanks to Floyd, another old nigga. But they taking heed to y'all rules, and they flipping it. It's all about the money game. Fuck the belts. Where's the money? And the fight fans are latching on to those PFC statements, and they are repeating them on their YouTube channels. Struggling to pay their rent every month, but worried about millionaires' bank accounts. Ain't that a bitch? Young niggas with millions at that. So I don't get caught up in the money game. I just wants to see the fight, dog. And Tank, please. Frank Martin ain't no pushover, bro. And even though he never fought in nothing but 2 12-round bouts, my guy said something the other day. He was like, yo, we don't know how hard this nigga's training for his cardiovascular. And I asked Regis before the Devin Haney fight on what is that? The guy from DC. What is that? Hardcore Boxing. Yeah, Hardcore Boxing News. I sent a super chat. And I asked that nigga, I said, hey, yo, Regis, what's up? Is your cardio up to date? And do you think that by Devin Haney being with Snack has increased his power? He immediately said, my cardio is A1. But he emphatically emphasized about Devin Haney not being able to increase his power and it wouldn't be natural. And if he did increase his power, we will have to see something about that. I have the video, and you can go to Hardcore Boxing and watch it. It's on his live, but I have the video. I specifically saved that motherfucker. Regis always was scared of snacking Victor Conte. Regis just a humble nigga, man. I ain't with all that bullshit and that limelight shit, man. Just go in there and get your little money, feed your children. He from the bottom. Well, now that they bringing this shit up, there it is. He been said that. He been said, man, hey, man, if his power do increase, I'm going to have to see about that. Because you know who he fucking with. Over there with Snack. You say you want Tank to lose badly, huh? Why would you say that? You miss everything I said. For I know you got straight D's and C's in school. I specifically said I need Tank Davis to beat Frank Martin because I want Shakur to beat Tank Davis, not Frank Martin. I went through a whole breakdown how Shakur Stevenson was upset that Devin Haney lost to fucking Ryan Garcia. Hey, man, shut the fuck up. You're getting me upset now. And I'm about to start ignoring everything you type. Like a bitch. You want me to treat you like a bitch? And if you type something civilized, I read it. But if you type something else, I'm going to ignore that shit like a bitch. Because that's what I do to bitches. You hear me? Now back to what I was saying. I think Frank Martin, man, was upset at that meeting when you said something about his bitch. Yeah, I remember that shit, Tank. You like, yeah, man, the only thing me and that nigga got in common is that little chick he got. And that nigga immediately looked in the crowd. And I knew right then and there you hurt that nigga feelings. Because you don't talk about a nigga bitch, man. Especially if he love her. Man, you see how many niggas die over bitches? They been dying over bitches since the beginning of time. So, man, when you first walked in that stadium, that little gym or wherever you was at, you put fear in that nigga hard. That's why you said what you said. I'm talking about why you shaking. And I made the little video. You had a lot of people talking about he wasn't shaking. Yeah, that nigga was shaking. Everybody synced that shit. Real niggas synced. The niggas seen the fear and the change and the energy of it. You say Tank got everybody number. We gonna see, homie. But you seen that nigga was scared, man, when Tank walked up on that nigga. But when you said something about that nigga bitch, though, man, some change in niggas when you talk about they bitch, my nigga, I'm telling you. That nigga probably was scared of you. Now that nigga hate you. Yeah, that nigga want to hurt you, boy. So you better be careful. This nigga still a man. Ain't nobody no super nigga out here. I ain't never met a nigga that don't bleed. Red. You know what I'm saying? You say he was ready or he is ready. What's up, Ill One, Will One? What the business is? You like Tank? I like Tank too. I know Frank ain't never fought number 2 12-round bouts. I know Frank ain't never fought a world champion. I know Frank got tested by Artem. I know all that. I know all that, you know what I'm saying? But what I do know as a man is anything can happen. Especially if you a motherfucker with heart. And you know everybody got a puncher's chance now. It's just that Tank already prophesized that Frank is a front runner. That's what he said. That nigga said Frank is a front runner. That's all he is. So what's a front runner? Front runner is a motherfucker that get off early in the fight. So if you gonna get off early in the fight, that's where you gotta bring your best shot, dog. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen, my nigga. Frank know he can't last no 12 rounds with no Tank Davis, homie. You listen to me, you hear me? Frank know he can't last 12 rounds with Tank Davis, bro. I'm telling you, nigga. Every time Tank say something before a fight, it be coming true. What he said about Ryan Garcia. He said, man, you ain't got shit but a left hook. And what he did in that Ryan Garcia fight, dog. He took that nigga left hook away, right? And stopped his ass. He ain't knock him out, he stopped him. What he said about Frank Martin, my nigga. He said, man, you ain't nothing but a front runner, and I know about that body work. Listen, he jumped the gun. He was supposed to fight Shakur, homie. Because if he would have fought Shakur's hand was going to be hurt. And he would have had a better chance at beating. Then if he would have beat Shakur, my nigga, man, you know how much clout that nigga would have had? Wouldn't have been no 2 years. Yeah, they would have had to make the Frank and Tank fight. But Tank probably wouldn't have wanted to fight him then. So everything happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because if he would have beat Shakur, that would have raised his stock. And they wouldn't want to try to pay all that money for a nigga that just beat Shakur, but Shakur would probably wanted a rematch. Knowing the way he think. You know what I'm saying? So, and he ain't finna do nothing without no rematch clause. Devin. How you ain't getting no... Listen, man. That's how Devin lost that fight. He lost the fight before the fight, nigga. You let that motherfucking Mexican take your motherfucking A-side before you even got in the ring, nigga. Yeah, nigga, you lost all leverage. You talking about you the motherfucking face of boxing. How the fuck you the face of boxing and you give up your motherfucking A-side to Ryan Garcia? He ain't never been no champion. You was undisputed at 135, brother. Yeah, and you went up and beat Regis, brother. You say the boots. Man, what kind of... That nigga had some Uggs. That nigga had some hoe boots on, nigga. But fuck the boots, nigga. That nigga lost before the fight, dog. You can't give up your A-side, my nigga. I'm telling you, dog. You can't give it up, dog. Tank will never give up his A-side. That's the dumbest shit in America. That's the dumbest shit in the world, Craig. Straight up, dog. Yeah, fuck that. Weak-ass boots, man. Nigga. That's why I say, man, hey, listen, man. You can't. That's why you can't be the face of boxing, dog. You ain't got no style, nigga. You don't go in the ring with no shit like that, my nigga. You a fighter, nigga. You trying to go in there and style on a nigga and get your ass beat in some Ugg boots. Shout out to Mike Tyson coming that bitch in all black, no socks, nigga. All business, nigga. Niggas don't even do that shit no more, nigga. Mike got his ass beaten all black boots and no socks on, nigga. Yeah, you gotta have some better boots, my nigga, but nigga, for real, Devin need to be at 147 or 154, brother. Devin need to go to 147 or 154, brother, and leave Victor Conte alone, man. Devin need to leave Victor alone, bro. I'm telling you, that motherfucker sneaky. I don't know what kind of devil that bitch is. That's a devil, man. Listen, Victor, you can't be around that motherfucker talking about you. Hey, let's go to a party. And you leave your drink around that motherfucker. That bitch might slip something in your drink, man. That bitch look like the devil, nigga. That bitch look like he'll slip some in your drink. Next thing you know, you wake up in the bathroom. You're like, what? Damn. Oh, shit, I want to play a game. Yeah, nigga had your ass around this bitch tied up with all kind of pills. You got to pick one. Pick a pill. He and that bitch butt naked with a whole bunch of lollipops. Watching you on the camera. Pick a pill, Devin. Oh, where am I at? You're in the Amico gas station on Phillips Highway in Jacksonville, Florida. Pick a pill. Oh, who is this? What's going on? What happened? Pick a pill, bitch. Hey, nigga, Devin picked one of them pills and eat one of them bitches, nigga, and turned into a rodent for about 5 minutes, nigga. God damn it, you picked the wrong one, Devin. Shoot the gas in there. That bitch fall asleep. They stick his ass with a needle. He turned back into a motherfucking man. That man fucking took his blood and sampled his blood and got all kind of little experiment with Devin Haney blood, man. You know, he say Devin his favorite boy. He always, yeah, man. Devin is his favorite experiment, his lab monkey. Y'all better watch that shit, nigga. You over here making all that noise talking about Ryan cheated, nigga. I don't know now. Nothing better not come out. That's all I got to say. Shit. You heard on Mill City Boxing, what Shakur Granddaddy said? Yeah, we they pay us to wear the shirts and all that shit, but when they send them supplements, we don't take that shit. Man, shit, you better not take nothing Victor Conte send at you, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? Better wake the fuck up. Nigga, that's like fucking with a nigga that get out of prison that told on the whole set. And he get out and he still got the sack. And he got all the drugs and everybody still copping from him. Knowing this nigga told on and sunk the whole ship. You know this nigga a rat. You know this nigga a rat, but you still fucking with him because he got the plug. Puss ass nigga. That's what they doing with Victor. You still fucking with Victor, knowing this nigga the plug, nigga, knowing this nigga ain't shit. You know that bitch got the red and the blue pill. Man, that's what he say, bro. I can't prove it. That's all I say. You know, Shakur my favorite fighter, but nigga, if you get popped, nigga, you get dropped, nigga. I don't give a fuck who it is, nigga. You know how bad I felt when Roy Jones popped dirty and James Toney popped dirty, nigga. I can't never put you on my pound for pound list, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't never do it. Because you pop, nigga. Shout out to Alicia Bumgarner. Everybody just want to fuck on her, nigga. That's the only reason they like her. You know what I'm saying? And she the prettiest thing in boxing gloves right now. So you know they was going to bring her back. Yeah, them white folk love her too. She light-skinned too. She ain't like Clarissa. Clarissa dark skin. It's gonna be hard for her to ever get some success in the business. Just like Terrence Crawford. God bless the dead, just like Ezra Charles. Yeah, them motherfuckers was too black and too ugly, but could fight like a motherfucker, boy. Sugar Ray Robinson was scared of motherfucking Ezra. Sugar Ray Robinson was scared of that nigga so bad, he told his man, I'm too pretty to fight these niggas. Yeah, Ezra Charles beat Charlie Burley 2 times in a row. Beat all them niggas in the murderers row. People don't like to talk about him because he was too black, too ugly, and his name was Ezra. Sound like Buzzard. Can't profit nothing off that. You don't wait till the man get ALS to feed him the Rocky Marciano. And don't nobody know where the whole 12 rounds of that first fight at. Man, get out of here, man. Robbery? Y'all know what ALS is. I ain't talking about that shit too long. You got some 2024 Google heads on here. You fight with ALS. You know? But yo, man, Frank better take his shot early, bro. That's all I can say to Frank. Because if you get past 6 and 7, you gonna drop, G. He gonna be placing them shots all throughout the first 4 rounds. Running and catching your shots, you know, taking your getting the intake of your power. He gonna do all that. You gonna have a lot of success, just like everybody be having success on Tank, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he do. He be collecting data, as they say. But that's your opportunity to do just like he said you is. Say you a front runner. So that's what you got to do. You got to run your front run. And go out on your shield, nigga, if you don't get him up out of there. Because, nigga, if you don't get Tank up out of there, he going to kill you in there, nigga. That little nigga is so low in center to gravity and got so much power, nigga. He'll break. Like, you see what he did to his coach? That was on accident, nigga. That was accident. You know what I'm saying? You little accident murderer, and I ain't never heard of you. Yeah, that was an accident, nigga. So imagine what that nigga do when he placed them shots, G. You was getting touched by Artem, bro, in the body, the worst place to get touched at. Like, everybody, like, a regular nigga that's fighting on the street gonna always swing for the face. That's just the normal place to swing at. But Tank be placing his shit strategically to wear you down on purpose, bro. You know what I'm saying? To wear you down on purpose to get you out of there for 6 and 7 rounds. Like, that's what they be doing. That's how Floyd trained them niggas and told them that's what you do. You wear them niggas out, let them shoot their shot, and then get them out of there in the championship rounds, bro. That's why they call them the championship rounds, man. You get them out of there, then you put on a good show for the people, and then by the time they get tired, you catch them with a counter, and it's the ones that you don't see that knock you out, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Listen. That's what's going to happen to Frank if he don't get Tank out of there early. Because, nigga, you go past 6 rounds, you doomed, nigga. You doomed. You ain't never went... Listen, you only went 12 rounds 2 times in your career, nigga. And a lot of your fights stopped shorter than that. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of guys out of there, you know. So, you better be working on your conditioning, nigga. That's what I advise Tank, because Frank, because I know Tank conditioning A1. You know what I'm saying? Them boys got the penitentiary training over there. See, y'all don't understand. Coach Calvin come from that penitentiary training type shit, nigga. He had Tank doing all kind of plyometrics and burpees and shit, bro. I'm telling you, G. The nigga is A1 built like a machine, nigga. I used to run a burpee class, nigga. I know. Nigga, we used to do one-legged burpees, nigga. We used to do all that shit in the middle of the football field, 100-degree weather, Oakdale, Louisiana, nigga. Them niggas know about me. They call me super nigga. Yes, sir. But no, dog. Them niggas had them boys down going through the Gator Farm, my nigga, down in Florida. So we know about cardiovascular and strength training and how to mix it in one, you know, to be explosive. We have the NFL stars teach us the explosive drills, you know. I trained the kids, the 11 and 12U football team down here in Noonan, you know, for the strength and conditioning, man. I had them boys run to the championship game. Lost that bitch, though. I was heartbroken. We got that shit on my Facebook page, nigga. PARTTWICE. You trying to do it down here, man. Nigga, hit my like, man. That's what you do. Yeah. Moment of silence. Fire it up. Hit the like. All the haters gone on. Gone on, man. Gone on, haters, man. Man, tell the haters get on from around here, man. We had some trolls in the chat, man. See, I be wrenching trolls up because I be wanting to know who the haters is. Yeah, if I go on your channel, nigga, don't wrench me up. The only motherfucker I wrenched up that wasn't the hater was Just Do Boxing. And that's, you know what I'm saying, he the one that can control the motherfucking flow whenever he in the ocean. But I don't do no blocking. I invite that weak ass shit. Cause I'm God and y'all the devil. And the devil has plenty access to God. And God don't never block the devil. He always talk to him. So you think I'm finna motherfucking tell you motherfuckers not to come in my empire? Come on in here and talk shit and get shamed. I cast you bitches to rat's hell every time. But you still my brother. You just another motherfucking brother from another mother. Not my mother, but we don't raise them like that down here. We don't breed them like that. Listen, if you have a motherfucking troll, you got to understand one thing. They either under the age of 25 and probably had a mother that didn't really, you know what I'm saying, teach them how to be a man, because a woman can't teach a boy how to be no man. You know, and if you had a bitch-ass nigga in your household that you call a father, he was just that. If you doing shit like that, he had to be a hoe. With a real woman, if you was in a single household with a woman and she was a real woman, she made sure that you wasn't no bitch-ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when you see trolls, man, you gotta understand where they come from, and especially if they over the age of 25. That means it's no hope for them, because they brain fully developed. The other ones just children's. And they don't know no better, because they ain't lived shit. They don't know nothing. We done seen this shit 3, 4, 5 times. And it's just gonna keep on repeating itself. And when you get my age, you be like, damn, that nigga was right. It's gonna take that long for you to remember this shit. You just go back and rewind my shit, and they gonna be hearing this shit for 100 years. And you niggas on here sounding dumb, like Willie Lump Lump. Talking about Tank and knock everybody out. I don't know. I just don't know. Y'all say Tank hurt his hand before that Pitbull Cruz fight, right? No. Then it looked like he hurt his hand in the 10th round, because I went back and watched that shit. He was throwing that motherfucker off 10 rounds. And then what happened in the 10th round? When he tried to go over the top with that motherfucking hook. You seen him say what? Gritted his teeth, and every time he threw it, you can tell it was hurt. You can tell when a man is injured, brother. And then what happened at the end of the fight when they announced the winner? Woo! You want a rematch? Hell no. Hell fuck no. That motherfucking white boy, I love that white boy to be that old white man. He give it to you raw. He said, hey, it looked like you hurt your hand in the 10th round there. No, it was the 6th round. You a fucking lie, bitch. You a fucking lie, and the devil is in the house, and the truth ain't in you, nigga. You hurt your hand in the 10th round. You lying mother lover. Because I rewatched that fight, and you was going crazy with both hands, all 10 rounds, looking good. Yeah, running, looking like Muhammad Ali in the ring, just throwing power shot like a baby Mike Tyson. Yeah, and then in that motherfucking 10th round, you went over the top and hurt your hand. And you grit your teeth, and ever since then, you never threw that hand again. And you tried, and you gritted your teeth again, and you never threw that hand again. You just used your jab. That's when we found out you can use your jab and your feet. Round 10 through 12. And you told the people and the world that you hurt your hand in the 6th round. And the white man corrected you and said, I thought it was the 10th round now. And that's when you start, hey, because that's when I seen you start gritting your teeth, boy. Oh, yeah. Now you want to fight Lomachenko. I know that's right. I knew it was going to come. Listen, I don't think he'll never fight Shakur Stevenson. I made a video 5, 6, 7 months ago saying never. Terrence Crawford and Boots, never. You'll never see them fights. You'll see Tank versus Haney before you see Tank versus Shakur. I bet you. I bet you. Hot tamale, weenie, wally, ham, smoked stuff, sip pecan, macaroni, French fried fish, beans, barbecue, lettuce, reddish onions, and bacon, and ice cream on top. Face ass niggas. They feeding y'all everything. Y'all just eating it all up, ain't you? 6, 7 fight deal, nigga, and you think he finna fight Shakur Stevenson next? They got to get some more money out this nigga. That's the toughest fight on the calendar. Oh, he ain't the toughest fight on the calendar? He ain't the toughest fight? I remember all the sparring stories, man. Y'all say sparring don't count, but y'all love that little edited tape with Devin Haney getting beat up by Tank. Y'all love to watch that. It ain't edited. It's all these unanswered punches, man. Okay, that's cool. He beat the shit out of Devin Haney in that video, bro. I agree. And I agree with all the sparring stories now. Yeah, Devin Haney beat the shit out of Floyd Mayweather 6-0. Yeah, I agree now. And I agree what happened to Shakur and Tank in sparring. I agree. Because Tank was older than them niggas. And I remember what Shakur said. So I agree with I agree with what Shakur said. Yeah, I agree. Since y'all say the sparring stories are true, that edited tape, that Tank and Devin Haney was true, I agree that's true. He beat the shit out of Devin in that fight. And was like, man, fuck that. You can have that little money, man. Go on out of here. You keep tapping me with them weak-ass jabs, man. Okay, you win the doghouse. Get out of here. Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's say that's true. I agree with Shakur, too. I agree that Richardson Hitchens was in there sparring Tank first, and then Shakur got in the ring and changed his whole fight style. And after that sparring match, I believe him when he said that Tank came up to him and said, I'll never spar you second again. I never spar you second again. I'ma always put you first. I know that's right. And then what Shakur said, I believe him when he said this too. I believe him when he said, after that, when I started going first, he ain't come at me all aggressive like he was trying to do at first. Yeah, then he started trying to box, but that shit ain't work either. And I was younger than him then. I remember that, and I believe him too. Yep, I believe him. I believe what Shakur said when he said he gonna beat Tank all 12 rounds and take his heart, and he ain't gonna like that shit. I believe him. I believe Tank will lose all 12 rounds to Shakur Stevenson. I believe him. I do. Just like y'all believe Tank would knock Shakur Stevenson out, y'all believe him. Y'all do. I can't tell you what to believe. I can't. I'm just telling you what I believe, and I believe him. I do. I believe what the main granddaddy said tonight on Mill City Boxing. I do. You know he ducking him, homie. You know he ducking him, homie. Listen, he ain't gonna never fight Shakur, homie. That's a fight Shakur need to just give up. Even if he go to PBC, it's a trick, it's a trap. Nigga, you better, if you go to the PBC, you better get a 2-fight deal, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, it's a trick, it's a trap. Why the fuck Floyd talking about, I want this to be the fight? It's a trick. Everything is backwards. Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear, man. Man, that's TBE talking about this should be the next fight. Why would you pick Shakur out of all the boxers in the 135 to put on your poster, and it's still posted on this goddamn Twitter to this day? Because he know that's the main. That's number 7 if it's anything. That ain't number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, or number 6. It might not be 7, nigga. Depending on what the motherfucking calendar look like. Everybody think Tank gonna go 7-0. Ain't that a bitch? That's a bad motherfucker, and I don't think Floyd want that to happen. I don't think Floyd want that to happen. Listen, I know one thing. They making it easy for him because the motherfucking PFC done implicated the fact that Devin Haney around here blowing up like Pillsbury Doughboy, and they say they finna implicate a goddamn rehydration clause automatically to affect Tank Davis in his next fight. 12 pounds, fuck 10. 12 pounds, fuck 10. 12 pounds, man. 12. 12, one for each round, nigga. Gotta protect the assets. Just like they did Canelo. Gave him a special designation, a belt, just because he's a hellified fighter. Raise the level of clenbuterol so you can still take it and not get popped dirty. Ooh. You can duck fights. You don't got to fight no motherfucking body. I don't give a fuck if Turk Alley Sheik offer you 200 million, 50 million, whatever kind of million. Ooh. I don't give a fuck. Just like Leonard Ellerby don't give a fuck about niggas. Man, fuck these niggas, man. Fuck Shakur Stevenson, man. I don't even want Tank to fight Frank Martin, man. I wanted him to fight a white boy on Juneteenth, nigga. Man, fuck these. I don't even want Tank to get dirty brushing up against these niggas, man. Talking about a fucking belt. Man, fuck these belts, nigga. What the fuck you talking about a motherfucking belt, nigga? We getting money, man. Man, fuck these niggas. Yeah. That's how they sound to me. I wish I could take any kind of money you give me off a payday and triple it like them boys do in Mexico. Boy, that money, they take that money home to their children, man, and flip it over there in their country. Boy, that money just tripled, don't it? In the meantime, between time, the niggas over here is struggling. But thank you, Frank, for ducking Shakur. Boy, they've sent that kite right over Shakur head, boy. That would have been a great black-on-black crime for Juneteenth. Shakur versus Tank? No, they ain't want no unification. No. Fuck them belts, nigga. We want Frank. I know they in negotiations with Shakur Stevenson, but they gonna go to us, cause nigga, this Tank, man, he better not pass up a chance at fighting no motherfucking Tank Davis, nigga. I mean, shouldn't be even giving this black-ass nigga no fucking chance at no Tank Davis, nigga. Fuck out of here, man. Call that nigga right now, man. Yeah, man. Call Frank Martin, nigga. He was with it. Told Shakur, hey, man, you gonna have to give me a little more. Shakur like, man, fuck you. Who the fuck is you? You getting quadruple of what you made in your last fight, nigga. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I need a little more. Man, you a bitch, nigga. Oh, I know why you ducking this fight. And we made the video about 6-7 months ago. And we knew it was going to be the Ghostbusters. I'm the one that started that goddamn Ghostbuster shit. I'm the one that started that shit. It's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Shakur Stevenson. Was finna beat the shit out you, but he hurt his hand. You might have would have won, boy. You probably would have cut the ring off on him. You say Floyd got Tank Hart. He know what happened to Wilder, EJ. I'm telling you, G. This niggas is a puppet master, homie. Them niggas be laughing and joking with Floyd, but they don't understand the type of mindset he has. See, I know niggas like Floyd, dog. See, it don't matter how much money you got. It's the mindset that be in certain niggas, man. And if you ain't grew up around some whole bunch of treacherous niggas, man, I'm sorry. But I know niggas like that. Nigga got a whole bunch of money. Not money like Floyd, but nigga got any kind of money and got power over some niggas. Man, that's how they be, dog. I'm telling you, they gonna figure out a way to win if they think you trying to take their spot. This nigga been retired, man, for a minute. Can't leave boxing alone, dog. It's in him. It's like a drug. He feel like he's still the face of boxing, dog. He got connections, nigga. Connections Tank ain't got. Connections Bill Haney ain't got. Connections that only him and a certain few people in boxing have, bro. So why would you beef with a motherfucker that made you, nigga? That's why I said we gonna start seeing the best of Tank. Cause nigga ain't no excuse now. He ain't gonna leave Leonard. Leonard is leaving Floyd. Good riddance. Hey, listen, man. They got a backup. They got a backup Tank. They got a Kermel. They got a little baby Tank over there. He's an Orthodox Tank. He light-skinned and he knocks shit out. I'm telling you, man, this shit finna get wicked. We finna get some good fights or we finna get some stupid fights. It all depend on Tank, because you heard him on Gilly and Wallow. Nigga, shout out to Gilly and Wallow on $1 million worth of game. Nigga, them niggas be asking the good questions, nigga. They asked them, they like, God damn, man. You ain't go in the front office and ask them for them niggas, man? What Tank said? Nah, man, we just wait for the call. Whoever they put in front of us, that's cool. But go in the front office and ask for these niggas, man. Yeah, go and ask for these niggas, man. You want Loma, don't you? I know. You need a couple more Southpaw tune-ups, don't you, boy? Because you really want to fight Shakur. I believe Tank really want to fight that boy. They been holding that nigga back, dog. That's gonna crutch Tank. Listen, that Floyd crutched Tank, bro. Floyd put crutches on Tank, bro, by bringing him up, fighting all these cupcakes, dog, and not really putting him in there with no goddamn grade A killers, nigga. You got some real hungry niggas out there that would have fought Tank and gave him just as good as fighters as Hector Garcia, nigga. Who the fuck, nigga? They brought that little bit of head ass nigga up, that big head motherfucker up to fight Tank, man. That nigga blinded that man, bro. With the help of Meek Millie acting silly in the crowd. Because nigga Hector was getting off on Tank in that fight. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. That's why the Russell brothers got into it with Meek Millie, nigga. I'ma always bring that shit up. Rewatching the Tank versus Hector Garcia fight is key. Without the biased eyes. That's all I'm saying. And you mean to tell me that the triangle theory don't be working? Because all I kept seeing was Shakur in the ring doing that to him. And them punches would be more harder and more devastating. And I don't care what y'all say, Shakur be stopping shit, nigga. And he finna stop Arden. I don't give a fuck. I'm crystal balling that shit, nigga. Just like y'all crystal ball Tank gonna knock Frank out. I'm crystal balling he gonna stop Arden, nigga. We finna start crystal balling shit. Okay, I'm finna crystal ball some shit, nigga. Only thing I can't give you is the lotto numbers. You country ass niggas talking about Tank and knock everybody out. Stop it, I say. I would do it to Shakur. I want to see Shakur run all 12 rounds, and I want to see you cut the ring off and knock Shakur Stevenson out. That's what I want to see for my pleasure. For my pleasure, I want to see you cut the ring off on Shakur Stevenson in the next fight, like you said. Because you said you wanted to fight Shakur next before you said you wanted to fight Lomachenko, boy. Stick to your word. Be a man. After you say you gonna knock Tank out, you say you gonna knock Frank out. I heard the coach on Rise podcast, shout out to the Rise, man. I heard him trying to implicate round 1 through 3. Y'all ain't hear that shit? I know y'all be sneak watching the Rise podcast. Y'all need to start hitting them niggas like button. Them niggas be getting y'all game, nigga. They be getting y'all the inside scoop, nigga, because they can't help themselves. They be blurting this shit out like Coach Calvin be telling it all, nigga. Coach Calvin, I made plenty videos on Coach Calvin, nigga. Coach Calvin say anybody Shakur spar, he beat. And what the Smoothie King say? I don't know, Coach. He gonna run into a wall one day. Right back at ya. Yeah, I remember that shit is true. And Shakur spar everybody. Talking about he making friends, man. You keep your enemies close. Tupac. We trying to put y'all young niggas on game, man. Y'all be laughing and making jokes about any and every fucking thing. But I keep telling y'all to go to my playlist and listen to How to Be a Man in 30 Days. How to Be a Man in 30 Days. Because a lot of you niggas need to go back and listen to that shit. Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear, man. I heard a nigga say that shit today. You know how long that statement been out? That shit been around since the early 1900s. About in the 1800s. Way before my granddaddy and great-granddaddy was born, they was saying that shit. Ain't nothing new under the sun, man. Ain't nobody stealing nobody's statements out here. Nigga told me I stole some shit from Southpaw one time. I love Southpaw. I be hitting a nigga light, but I don't listen to that nigga to steal nothing from him, nigga. If I said something that he said, it probably was in my spirit. But I ain't heard him say it because I heard this shit years and years and decades ago. When I say I put a bitch in rat's hell, nigga, you know how long they been saying that shit? You rat soup eating motherfuckers. You bitches is some trolls. How the fuck you motherfucking mothers have some punk ass bitches, man. My mother was a woman that beat my ass to a pulp if I ever did something disrespectful in front of her. You hear me? I was scared to be disrespectful. You hear me? It was her pleasure to get extension cords and switches and beat the shit out of me. That was her exercise, nigga. You hear me? Couldn't no motherfucking man in the world, my daddy couldn't even whoop me and make me cry. You hear me? That nigga tried to whoop me with a fucking belt with my clothes on, and I laughed at him. Do you hear me? And what that nigga said when I turned around and seen him all sweating and shit, struggling. He pointed his finger at me and said, boy, you crazy just like your mama. You hear me? So I had to understand what he said that day and regulate my mind. Because I'm a player, man. I can't lose control. Especially with a troll. I'm a player, man. Yeah, I get upset. I'm a man. I have emotions. But I mellow them bitches back down, don't I, man? And then you need to learn from me and my mistakes. Start your own YouTube channel, man. Don't be scared to talk your shit, nigga, because the revolution will not be televised. Remember that. So eventually we finna lose this shit, man. Because if we start talking the shit that I like to talk, man, they gonna silence your channel and niggas gonna tune out. But only the real recognize real, right? So fuck the rest. We only fuck with the best. And that's why I say, Frank Martin, man, do your thing, but boy, it's gonna be a rough one if you don't get Tank out of there early, boy. Cause you a front runner, nigga. And you know it, and Tank said it. Everybody picking against Frank, bro. Ain't no military secret. It's his path. It's not even his resume. It's his path. You know? He only fought 2 12-rounders, bro. I can't stop saying that. So that's why Tank say you a front runner. You ain't ready. They say you should have waited another year to fight Tank. So you trying to prove people wrong, right? I ain't been hearing you do no tweeting or none of that shit, nigga. That's noble. But when you get in that ring, G, it's gonna be a different story, homie. Tank gonna probably put pressure on you. I don't even know how Tank gonna fight. I'm in here assuming that Tank gonna let you, you know what I'm saying, punch on him for a couple rounds, because that's what he like to do. But I don't know if he flipped the script and go into kill mode in the first 3 rounds like Coach Kenny said. Because he told them boys to split their bets up. Nigga, I hear everything. I'm a gambler. Because them niggas on that talking about putting for round 7 and 8 or 8 and 9 and 10. And he was like, I don't know, split your bets up. Bet 1, 2, 3. What that mean, y'all? If you tell a nigga he talking about betting 8, 9, 10, and you like, hey man, split it up and bet 1, 2, 3. This nigga sitting in the bed with the broke ribs, nigga. He know what they training for, nigga. Them niggas training for kill mode, dog. I'm telling you, dog. So that's why Frank ain't gonna have no choice but to come in that bitch early, nigga, and go ham, nigga. Cause nigga Tank over there training for kill mode. They trying to make an example out of Frank, dog. Cause everybody kept saying he ain't fighting no black fighters and all that shit. And damn, it's fucked up. It's on Juneteenth. That's a cold black on black crime finna happen, nigga. Stone cold black on black crime finna happen, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Unless Frank show his nuts and drop his nuts. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. You gonna have to let your nuts hang in this fight, nigga. Cause you know this nigga finna knock you out, bro. You might as well go out on your shield. Don't pull no Chalo. They ain't even this style of fight to pull a Chalo, though. That's why they picked that nigga. They know he gonna come forward. They know Frank gonna come. They know that nigga ain't gonna run from Tank. Don't nobody be really running from Tank, bro. Except Shakur. And they don't like that shit. Hey, stay still. I can't hit him. You motherfucker, you some Three Stooges type ass nigga. You want a nigga to stand there like a punching bag, don't you? Nigga just hit you anywhere, don't you? Oh, he's gonna fucking run. We ain't gonna fight this pinche mayate. Fuck, I'm gonna fight this motherfucker. Ain't gonna do nothing but run all fucking day, Holmes. We ain't gonna be able to hit him, Holmes. He gonna fucking tire us out, man. Try to embarrass us, man. Fuck that, yo. Had to fight all fucking boring, and I ain't gonna fucking take the chance that I run out of gas. He beat my ass in the 12th round, knocked me out. Fuck that, yo. We'll fight this bum. Send the contract to fucking Frank Martin, man. He's gonna come at us. We gonna knock his bitch ass out. That's how they think. Niggas know he a dog, man. Them niggas know Shakur. Shakur used to spar them boys. Shakur want to spar everybody, nigga. And that's what he said his fuck up was. He said, that's why I fucked up. I sparred everybody. And they know what I'm working with. And now they don't want to fight me. That's what he said. He said he feel like he the best fighter pound for pound in the world, Craig. That's what he said. So since y'all believe what your boys say, I'm going to believe what my dogs say. He say he the best #1 pound for pound fighter in the world. That's what I believe. But guess what? He ain't going to be able to prove it. Because they ain't going to never fight Shakur. Never. Never, nigga. Never, 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 never. Never, 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 never.